Put your hand up, place it across your chest, the school creed. And so,
sit back, relax, and enjoy our presentation. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Peaceful Path. I'm your host, Afrin Bilal. We have an important topic to discuss. It is the value of peace. Joining us today are 6 incredible guests who will shed light on what peace means to them. Let's give a warm welcome to our guests. Mr. Oliver, Mrs. Titi, Mr. Henry, Mr. Shola, Mrs. Lonto, and Mr. Kofi. Let's start by asking each of you, what does peace mean to you?
well, to me, peace means a world where everyone is treated with kindness and respect, and conflicts are resolved amicably.
I agree. Peace is living together harmoniously, celebrating our differences.
Yes, peace is about inner calmness. It also means a state of tranquility, even in the midst of trouble.
Those are wonderful definitions. Thank you. Let's go on a commercial break. When we return, we will hear your thoughts on how to promote peace.
Why do you always squeeze the toothpaste from the middle and not the bottom like a normal person?
What's the big deal? It's just toothpaste.
It is not just toothpaste. It's about respect. I like to keep things neat and organized, and you're making a mess.
I don't see how squeezing the toothpaste from the middle is making a mess.
It's not about the mess. It's about the principle, and you're not respecting my wishes.
My son-in-law, you should learn to compromise and respect each other's wishes, even in small matters like squeezing the toothpaste from the tube.
I'm sorry, dear. I'll try to remember to squeeze the toothpaste from the bottom from now on.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It is always good to give peace a chance.
Welcome back from the commercial break. Now, Mrs. City.
If I was the man in that advert, I would have never had to apologize to the woman. As for me, Mr. Shola, whenever people bring their trouble near me, I give it back to them, hot.
No, Mr. Shola, I don't think that disagreement should be handled that way. As parents, we are role models and must teach our children that violence of any kind is never acceptable. They should not hit, kick, spit, bite, or engage in any other violent behavior.
I refuse. I tell my kids not to start the fight, but they must fight back if the fight comes to them.
Mr. Shola, an eye for an eye makes the world blind. True peace can only be achieved through understanding, empathy, and forgiveness.
Of course, we should listen to each other and find win-win solutions to disagreements.
No, listening will make people think I am a coward.
Mr. Shola, calm down. Give yourself the privilege of listening to others. You might learn a thing or two.
I would like to ask you, Mr. Shola, how would you feel if your child was to be expelled from school because he fought back and refused to toe the path of peace?
No, well, as the true son of his father.
My goodness! What example are you setting for your children at home? If all you do is fight your wife or your neighbors, that is exactly what you do at school. But when you model peaceful ways to resolve issues, you also learn to do the same.
Remember, we must show love and respect within our families to promote peace at home.
Kids can make a difference by standing up against bullying. They should walk away and report instead of fighting back. If not, the result may be fatal.
I have seen it this way. Thank you all. I will definitely tread the path of peace and conflict resolution from now on. I hope my children will follow in my footsteps.
Wonderful suggestions. It is amazing how each one of us can make a difference. Thank you all for your valuable input on peace. It is clear that each one of us has a role in creating a more peaceful world. That's all the time we have for today's episode of The Peaceful Path. Remember, peace starts with each one of us. Join us next week for more meaningful discussions. Until then, stay peaceful!
It's the dark breathing when your heart starts like a drum, beating louder with nowhere to go. When it all seems like it's wrong, sing with love, no doubt, joy, to that feeling which